The Mandalorian and Grogu, now in production. And I know Matthew here, you wanted to talk about some Star Wars stuff here. So here it is, buddy. The Mandalorian and Grogu now in production, and there was a teaser trailer shown to D23 audiences. And there is a bit of a breakdown we're going to talk about here because we got The Mandalorian and Grogu. And I am a fan of The Mandalorian. The first 3 seasons I thought were solid. Obviously, the first season was better. Second season was decent. It was good. I liked the way the second season ended. The third season was not great. It was okay. But then again, I know the story behind it. Season 3 wasn't supposed to happen like it was supposed to happen. Things got all shifted around because they're like, we need more baby Grogu in there, so we need to get another season. So that's why they got season 3 like we did. Regardless, it is what it is. We're getting a movie, The Mandalorian and Grogu. Still don't think they should be doing a movie of it. I still don't think it's going to be gangbusters money like everybody thinks. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it makes $1 billion. I just don't see it, but maybe it does. I've been wrong in the past, so maybe it does. But here's the thing. The trailer, a teaser for the film was shown. This is coming from Star Wars Newsnet. While this has not been made yet publicly, if you had a nice quick glance on social media, you may have found it. It was described as tons of action sequences and a few details that were unknown until now. For starters, we saw that Zeb is in the trailer and that he's going to be in The Mandalorian and Grogu. If you don't know who Zeb is, Zeb was from Rebels. He did show up at the end of The Mandalorian season 3 in a small capacity. Very, very end of the season. We all thought that he was going to show up more. We thought he was going to be in Ahsoka, but he hasn't shown up since then. But he is going to be in The Mandalorian and Grogu, it looks like, and probably a larger role. We also saw that the Razor Crest returns. How does the Razor Crest return? Is it the Razor Crest? Because it was blown to smithereens. And in my opinion, like when a ship is blown to smithereens, like even if you rebuild a similar ship, like you don't call it the same thing. Like in my opinion, if the Millennium Falcon was destroyed and he got another ship like that, or they got another ship like that, you wouldn't call it the Millennium Falcon. You call it something else. Like if it was blown to smithereens, you're not going to be able to build it back to what it was. So you're whatever. Maybe it's not called the Razor Crest. This is just what people are calling it from what they saw. So maybe it won't be called the Razor Crest. We'll see when the movie comes out. Let's see what else. We see a couple other things. We see Mando on the back of what looked like an AT-RT, as sprinting, falling down a snowy mountain, ultimately landing in front of a few AT-ATs. Plenty of cute Grogu moments were shown in the trailer, including one of him crawling through what appears to be an air vent, perhaps doing some special recon work. There's a shot of him with a pair of Anzelians, also the Babu Frick aliens. We could get more shouts of Bad Baby from the Master Droid Whisperers. A snowy planet seems to be vital importance for a section of this movie. Fans will be excited to see the return of snowtroopers. And that's about it. It comes out May of 2026, and it is shooting right now. And, keep in mind, there's also season 4 of The Mandalorian that is going to be shot as well. And I don't think we know yet, is season 4 going to come out before this movie or after this movie? I don't know if we know that yet or not. I saw the trailer. I caught it online before it was taken down. I haven't been able to find it again. It looks fine. I mean, when I compare this to the Skeleton Crew trailer, I would say the Skeleton Crew trailer is better, but it gives us more because it's a finished product. So that makes sense. This is not a finished product, so it's obviously just a little taste, a little tease of like, hey, we're in the middle of doing this thing and it's coming, just so you know, we're working on it. So I get that this isn't done. This isn't perfect. Personally, I'm just excited that we're getting a Star Wars movie finally after how many years? It's been 5 years since a Star Wars movie, and by the time it comes out, it'll be 6 years since 7 years. 7 years since a Star Wars movie, and we're going to have a Star Wars movie out. So that's exciting. And again, I don't think it's going to do gangbusters like everybody thinks it will, but I think it's going to be fine. Look, I still think the Rey movie's not going to get made. That's my opinion. I just don't think it, nor do I think it should be made. This one I think is fine. I think this would have been a great movie this fits in this like slides right in like the Star Wars stories ones do, like Rogue One and Solo and Mandalorian. Like it fits in those. This isn't like a big movie like the episodic films, and that's fine. That's fine. But I'm excited about it, and I know Matthew here. He said up at the beginning, he goes, none of the Star Wars trailers were good except for Andor season 2. See, I'm not an Andor fan. I was not a big fan of the first season. I did watch all of the season of Andor, and I'm going to watch Andor season 2 because it's Star Wars content, and I'm going to watch it, and I'm going to hope that I like it better than season 1. I just wasn't a big fan of season 1. It wasn't because there were no lightsabers. I just felt it was slow and boring, and I some people have told me to give it another shot, to go back and watch it. Maybe it'll be the Metallica effect, where because we've had so much crap for the last number of years, and when I go back and watch it, I'll just think it's better because there's been so much crap. I say the Metallica effect because Load and Reload, when those albums came out, if you're a Metallica fan, those albums were not very good when they came out. Nobody really liked them. And then you had Saint Anger come out, and that wasn't good. And you didn't have really any good Metallica music for so long. So you go back and you listen to Load and Reload, like, man, these actually aren't that bad. But it's only because you had terrible Metallica music to listen to. I digress. Anyways, so maybe it'll be better in my eyes at that point. But honestly, when I get down to it, when I look at the Star Wars content that we were given, um, Skeleton Crew wasn't a bad trailer. I did a little review of it on the channel. You can go check it out. Again, I had some issues with the trailer, but I don't see any terrible things with that trailer. Will it be better than The Acolyte? I hope it's better than The Acolyte. I can't see how it could be worse than The Acolyte. So here's hoping. Here's hoping that the Skeleton Crew is good. Here's hoping that Mandalorian and Grogu is good, because I really believe that Mandalorian and Grogu should be good. It should be good because look, one really good season, another good season, and another subpar season. That's not a terrible run for the Mando series. So I think they can go off strong here. I think they could. Just let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, because I want to know what you think. Will the Mandalorian and Grogu deliver? Did you see the trailer before it got taken offline? Do you still have a copy of the trailer to watch? What do you think about this? Are you excited to see Zeb? What do you think was the best Star Wars trailer shown at D23? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button, hit subscribe for more on all this.